Hi everybody, I just wanted to create a quick video kind of describing in a bit more detail the different options that you have now that we're getting so close to the end of the group. So hopefully you've really enjoyed some of the wins that you've had, whether it's pounds lost, inches lost, better sleep, and overall better feeling, or just feeling a little bit more confident in yourself, or feeling satisfied that you're really doing something for yourself and treating yourself well. We all come in with different goals. We'll all have different wins, but hopefully you're really enjoying any of the gains that you've had. And with the 10 days that we have left, hopefully you'll continue to see even more. And so if that's the case and you want to continue on, here are a couple of different choices for how you might go about doing that. The first is to do round 2 of your program. So you can definitely get more results by doing a second round of your program. So a lot of us are doing weight-based programs, and so you can just go from your 5 as your low weight to your 7.5 as your low weight, or work out with a little more intensity. Any of those things are going to get you, continue to get you the results that you're looking for. And keeping up with the eating program, maybe trying a new flavor of Shakeology, but basically just keep on doing what you're doing. You could do that, and then you could roll over into the challenge group that I'm running next month and just kind of continue the way we're going. The second option is maybe you want to try a new program. Hopefully from doing Beachbody On Demand, you see that there's so many programs available through Beachbody, and there's even more that don't stream on demand. So for example, maybe if you're doing 21 Day Fix now, you want to bump it up a notch and do 21 Day Fix Extreme. Or maybe if you're doing 22-minute hardcore and you really like Tony Horton's style, you might try P90X3, which is a much more comprehensive program. It's actually a 90-day program with a ton of variety. And again, if you like Tony as a trainer, you're gonna love P90X3. Or maybe, I don't think anyone had a Shaun T based program, but he is my absolute favorite trainer. So especially if you like cardio or weight-based training mixed with cardio, he is the trainer for you. So there are lots of choices, and honestly, I've tried almost all of them and I like them all. So there's definitely a lot of different directions you could go. Again, you could switch up your Shakeology flavor and just bring some variety to it and achieve more results or even different results than what you were looking for with the first program. So again, if you want to switch from weights to cardio to weights, or somewhere in between, you could do something like that. The third option is to go it alone. You did it, you liked it, but you're kind of done for now, or maybe you want to keep going, but you don't want to check into a group every day. You kind of just want to do it on your own, and that's okay too. So what you can do is keep on keeping on, and you can roll into the alumni Facebook group where there's less frequent posting from me, and you don't have to post anything, but I'm there and we're kind of connected as a resource in case you just had a question or wanted to get in touch in the future. And then the fourth choice is you love Shakeology, you love the programs, you're kind of in it to win it, and so you may want to try being a coach. And so there are actually 3 different types of coaches. The first is an active coach, or a working coach, or an active working coach. And that's what I am. So I put in maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours, give or take, on any given day, putting, into coming up with ideas and stuff like that for the programs. But and there's 25% off discount, and you sign people up, you register them into challenge groups, and then you run the challenge group. So you really get to kind of like pass on what you've learned and what's made you feel good. You get to pass that on and share that with other people. So for me, it has been a really rewarding experience. It took me a long time of using Beachbody workouts and products to decide to be a coach, and I'm so glad that I did, because it keeps me connected, and I get to talk health and fitness and nutrition all day, and I really love that. So yeah, so that is a great option for me, but that might not be for you. You might want to be a coach, but you might want to be a passive coach. So a passive coach is someone who still enjoys the 25% discount, and if someone comes up to you and they say, oh, you look great, what have you been doing, you can kind of like get them connected with a program, but you wouldn't necessarily run the challenge group. Maybe that's too much of a commitment, so you kind of just like then you sell the product to them and then fold them into one of my challenge groups, and then you could be in the challenge group with them, but I would be running it for you. And then the third choice is a discount coach, and that is exactly as the name implies, someone who enjoys the discount that comes along with being a coach, but doesn't not necessarily want to do any more than that in terms of selling or running challenge groups. So if somebody came up to you, and said, "You look great. What have you been doing?" You might tell them about it, but then if they ask how they could order it, you would just kind of like pass them off to me, and then I would roll you both into future challenge groups. So that way you're still getting the discount, you're still getting the accountability, but you don't have to do much more than that. So those are pretty much the options that you have for moving forward. So I'd love to hear what you're interested in, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the group or directly via email. Have a great day.